Have you ever made a mistake so big that you weren't sure if you and your business would ever recover? The kind of mistake you think there's no coming back from.
I was devastated, absolutely humiliated. Like, this was all based on the one thing that I did in the business that nobody else was really doing. It was horrifying.
And I thought I was healed. Like, I'm done, I got it. But I just walked into another brick wall because I was the same person transitioning from one place to another. And so in entrepreneurship, it was the same exact thing.
Introducing Mistakes That Made Me, the podcast that asks extraordinary business owners to share their biggest business mistake so you know what not to do on your road to success. We dive into painful, humiliating, make your bank account cry kind of mistakes made by business owners who are some of the most clever, experienced, and business-savvy people I know.
I had spent $12,000 for that shoot and I threw everything out. Didn't use a single photo and had to reshoot the whole thing. Hired a new photographer, new creative director, did everything all over again, spent another $10,000.
I had the idea for a membership when I had the idea for my first course, which I launched in 2014. But I did not launch that until 2018. And so I got to watch other people execute because it's not my idea.
We don't just share mistakes on this podcast, we celebrate them. Because a lot of the time, our biggest business mistake is the lesson we needed to learn most. And it often ends up being the experience that shapes us and transforms us into better, wiser versions of ourselves.
Taught me things about myself that I never would have learned otherwise, that makes me as efficient and effective and self-aware and all of the things that I am now that I would not take back for anything.
You don't own ideas, and you cannot be resentful that other people execute an idea that you have had and not taken action on. That's not how it works.
Let me tell you, running a business, you need validation somehow, somewhere along the line of you running that business. I'm going to be completely honest. There's a lot of people that go and say, I don't need validation from people. No, we don't. But actually, validation is quite nice when you do get it, right? And I couldn't be validated because people didn't know who I was.
My name's Eman Ismail, and I'm an email strategist and copywriter for online business owners and e-commerce brands. I'm a podcast lover, a pizza binger, a proud mama of two, and I have this radical idea that if maybe us business owners were a little less guarded and a lot more open about the mistakes we've made, we could help each other grow a business that brings us more joy and less regret. Find Mistakes That Made Me wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Go ahead and subscribe right now so you get notified of new weekly episodes and new seasons as soon as they're out. By the time I'm done with you, you'll be questioning if your biggest mistake was a mistake or if it was actually the best thing that ever happened to you.
I am so excited to actually hear your podcast. I have been waiting for a long time, and I'm just so excited that the wait is almost over.